Hi there guys, Sam here. You joined me with a T-Roc R. Now this is the new 2024 facelift car. I've never driven a T-Roc R before, and this car is in such an incredibly high specification. And you can see I've started from the back because the high specification involves an Akrapovic exhaust, which I'm so looking forward to seeing what it sounds like. This particular car is in Lapis Blue. It's Volkswagen's UK press car. That's where I'm at today up in Milton Keynes. The 19-inch Estoril wheels as well as part of this car. You've got dynamic chassis control, panoramic roof. It's basically every single kind of options you want. 2-litre, four-wheel drive, 296 PS car. It's going to be absolutely mega to kind of take this out and get up to speed with the car. I'm a big fan of the R brand, and to try the T-Roc R is going to be great. This particular car, 7-speed DSG, pretty much every single option you could want. And it's just stopped raining now, but in the UK, it's so wet and bumpy and it's quite difficult, the roads. The slightly raised suspension makes things, certainly a lot more easier. That's certainly my feelings over, say, a normal, say, Golf R. The 19-inch Estoril wheels as well, the chassis control. It's going to be so excited to kind of share. So let's go for a walk around first of all. And we'll go from there. But the only T-Roc I've driven before is the R line. I've never driven the full-on R. This is the new R. You get the new sort of slightly facelift design. R badge kind of shown there. Lapis Blue looks absolutely stunning. Gloss black parts all around the side. Parking sensors. 24 plate. So awesome. IQ headlights. The 19-inch Estoril wheels as well shown there with the Golf R brakes. Looking really special. R badge. Black door mirrors, tinted windows. You've got the roof bar, and you can see the panoramic roof just there at the top, which I'll open up as well just to show you while it's not raining. Compact size, but like high enough. Really cool. It just looks great. The biggest option on this car is the Akrapovic exhaust, which you can see at the back. Great little look to it, great little kind of design from my sort of perspective. Akrapovic full titanium exhaust. Nice little burbles. I love those little sort of parts of it. Gloss black sort of at the back too. There's it kind of bang onto the rear, looking very nice with the quad exhaust pipes. And because it's a T-Roc, it's practical. So I've got my filming gear just in the back, just shown here. Space saver spare wheel, plenty of space, and powerful tailgate. So yeah, works really nicely. Really nicely. As we kind of head inside as well, because it's a good place to be. I'm quite familiar a little bit with kind of this infotainment, but I'm looking forward to kind of sharing it with you a little bit more. I'll go on a bit of a point of view. I've actually got a lot of time with this car, so that's going to be cool. Seats, really nice, part leather too on the side with sort of the blue touches. You've got almost like off-roady type settings too. Nice sized, DSG kind of gearbox. There's the pan roof. Looking very special. You can play around with the blinds just like so, and it will just shut it. And you can do it like part shut or full shut. I don't think I'm going to get another chance to use the pan roof. So I think you pull it back, so you can sort of tilt it up like so. Initially from the inside, I actually really like the touch and quality in here. Because it's a T-Roc, it's just super cool. You can see how much I'm smiling about it. Check out the pan roof. Yeah, there we go. Panoramic roof. Lets a little bit of light in. Have it tilted, have it not tilted. You've got the options essentially. And then in the rear, 90% sort of tints. You get sort of like blue mats too. Nice sort of stitching and quilting sort of in there. And then you've got the pan roof there, again, letting in plenty of light. The main thing for me is to get a good sort of impression with this car. So I'm going to take it for a really good drive. And then once I get up to speed with it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically, I'll chat to you further, do a point of view, and we'll have a bit of a summary on this super cool, fun, hot hatch, pumped up to the max in the most incredible specification. I don't think there's a T-Roc R higher specified than this. So yeah, as it gets windy, let's go for a drive and let's go for this one. So checking out my initial first impressions, I've just done a few revs which I've just popped on with the Akrapovic exhaust. It sounds so good for a 24 plate car. Really great burbles, changes the idle speed as well. And what you can do inside the T-Roc R again, so this is the car, so you get the haptic buttons on the side, R badge, nice steering wheel, a digital dash. But essentially down here, if you press on mode, and there's a million things to change from. So you've got You can change to like ice, which is snow, DCC, off-road driving profile, off-road driving profile expert. So I guess a little bit of changes there. But with the DCC, that's quite the big thing. Because this has dynamic chassis control, you can change the comfort setting. So if you pop it in, if I just pop it in comfort, it will basically change everything to more of a comfort setting on the DCC. You've got eco, you've got normal, and then you've got race, which really does make the Akrapovic exhaust pop, and then an individual one which you can set manually for yourself. So nice amount of settings. And on the infotainment, so you've got car, so you can change between sort of like, yeah, some of the modes here. So you've got the sport mode, the performance monitor, which is quite cool. So basically if you rev, it's sort of, yeah, you can basically change these to the kilowatts, so it says how much power is being used, the PSI. Off-road, which is very cool. I mean, look at that. For a little T-Roc as well, to have all these kind of modes is very, very cool. You've got the nav too, which you can go through. This is obviously sort of like not as up to date as say you get into like a new Mark 8.5 Golf R or the new Mark 8 generation in terms of the infotainment system, but actually I really like it. Not too dissimilar from my Mark 7. So I'm going to get up to speed with this on sort of like the driving sort of sense, and yeah, you'll join me in a second, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this car is like. Really looking forward to it and sharing it with you all. First impressions. Oh my god, this car is absolutely brilliant. I've just been on a really good drive and I can't stop smiling. Yeah, first of all, I put it in race mode quite a fair amount. The Akrapovic exhaust, the noise from the exhaust is brilliant. Who would have thought a 2024 car would sound as good as this? I'm going to take you on a point of view, so hopefully you can sort of, yeah, get a sense of what that's like. It sounds really, really good. And actually at low speeds, if you just sort of time it with the shift paddles as well, which are here, really nice to use, really nice in manual mode. You get the sort of pops and bangs, and you get the verbals on the upshifts as well. It makes a really good sort of boom noise. Really, really enjoying it. And I then did spend a little bit of time in comfort with DCC. Slackens everything off, super comfortable, and actually in these wet bumpy roads, even the T-Roc's raised sort of ride height makes it better, even on the 19-inch wheels. I actually can't believe this. I genuinely want a T-Roc R now. I would genuinely say in the UK, better than an actual R. Whether it a Mark 7R, which is kind of what this platform is based on, because the Haldex system is less rear biased, it's more the traditional, whereas the Mark 8, it's sort of got a little bit more at the rear, it's got that torque diff thing. But I actually quite like it. Plenty quick enough, super, super fun, really, really enjoyable, and so much I can recommend. Yeah, and I'm so excited. Before it starts to rain, let's take you on a point of view and show you what that's all about, because yeah, you're gonna like this. So the T-Roc R point of view, let's leave it in the sport performance-y type mode, because that's quite cool. We're also going to stick it into race mode, which is what I said before, because why wouldn't you? You put your foot on the brake, because obviously it's an auto, and essentially it's in park at the moment. Pop it into sport, you've got drive, and you've got sport, so you just click it down from there. Sport is what I'm going to go for. You can hear the exhaust a little bit better, and we're on our way. Now, you can play around with even more things. You can sort of like reduce the traction control too, which will just make things... Now this car is just so capable because of the 4Motion, because of the Haldex system. Even if you turn traction control off or pull it into like a sporty more setting, you can turn it fully off or halfway house. You know, it's a safe, stable car and designed to look after you and your family. And I liked how you could basically sort of adjust it between basically the sort of comfort, valves closed, you can't even hear the Akrapovic. Oh, worth every penny of the thousands of pounds it costs. It is just so good, it's so premium, full titanium, and makes such a good noise. We've got some great roads, and I hope you can enjoy it. And yeah, I'm happy, I'm so grateful to be in these opportunities to spend time in this car. Could you just hear it? So at slow speeds, it will make the pops and bangs. And this is its firmest setting of the suspension as well. And it holds manual nicely. Oh, this car is brilliant. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. and these roads are pretty good. I love the wheel, I think it feels really nice. The haptic buttons are a little bit strange to get used to. It's got like an R button as well, which is like a shortcut mode to basically your drive profile select. I get on with the nav. I get on with a lot of it, to be fair. Let's natural speed limit. There you go, so 60 miles an hour. And it's so good. But what I've noticed is when you're then actually really pushing it, and I noticed this with a lot of the R models from Volkswagen, it doesn't make, oh, it actually did there. I was gonna say it doesn't make as much pops and bangs, but actually on the upshift it did, which was surprising. And just in sort of a smooth mode, it's brilliant. It's just so good. And you know what, the options really do make this car special. I found the gearbox okay. I mean, we've got a lot of random traffic lights here, so it's a little bit more challenging. But even in its firmest setting, you can really sort of chuck it around, and it's compliant enough. Because of that raised ride height, it's super good. And then you get stuck behind cars, and then what you do, you can press the R button, and you can just go into comfort mode. And you know, you can knock it down, stick it back into drive, and there you go. Slackens off the suspension. I know it's going to be quite hard for you to tell or to see, and just makes it a super easy to use car. No pops and bangs, no sort of like craziness. It's just nice and simple. We still haven't got traction control off. I like how it's still got some manual buttons to play around with. So just down here, so you can turn back traction control back on. So basically it gives you all those sort of like assists as well. So you've got like obviously lane keeping assists, you've got it'll brake for you basically if you get too close to a car. I'm loving the blue dials as well, and sort of like the blue touches and the blue on the seats. Seats are hugging me in nice and comfortably too. And just a really special car, and a really really good on the brakes. So manual mode, Akrapovic exhaust. Yeah, this should be quite fun. We've got natural speed limit coming up as well, but just getting up to 40. Watch this, 30 to 40. It's not exactly slow, is it? It's got plenty going for it. But yeah, we've got a natural speed limit sign here, so it's a quick car. Put it this way. I mean, I just find it absolutely wonderful that I'm in a car like this in 2024, and to enjoy it on these kind of roads is absolutely fantastic. This is the kind of things that you can enjoy it on, and you know, this is firmest setting. You can see from the GoPro, you can hear the wind noise, you can, you know, it's a community channel for me, so you know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I find it great in the corners as well. It's a great car. One of the best I've driven, just because it's so usable. So usable on the road. I mean, absolutely fantastic. 100% can recommend this car, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to drive it, and I'm going to keep driving it and keep enjoying it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and you know, any questions that you have as well, I'll be happy to let you know too, because this car is absolutely wonderful. I'm going to continue driving it, and I think that's a sign of a good car, that you just want to keep driving it, keep getting up to feel with it. A lot of similarities to my Mark 7 Golf R, which I think is a good sign, and I'm not missing that sort of like extra sort of special diff at the rear. I'm finding it really good, really good. You know, I wasn't too sure what to expect. You know, I tried the T-Roc R line and I wasn't as big of a fan, I have to say. But having got into this R, yeah, this works for me. Really does. It's just a question whether or not you'd need the estate to get even bigger. I haven't tried the R estate, or if the hatch is enough. I think the extra size in the T-Roc does help. But what a brilliant performance car. Yeah, let me summarise for you after driving this a little bit further for you, and hope you've enjoyed the point of view. So that's it. Time with the T-Roc R has come to an end. What an experience. The pops, the bangs, the engagement, the daily ability. It's the one car for everything. Fantastic. I can 100% recommend the T-Roc R. My first impressions, just a brilliant car. What an amazing car. And yeah, my channel is a community channel, so please do feel free to get involved in the comments, help each other out as well. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and yeah, check back on previous content if you like this, you'll like other stuff too, and plenty more to come, including a video which I'll show here too. So yeah, well worth checking out.